Okay, this is going to be a different kind of video than the ones I normally do. In this one, I kind of wanted to go over what I have on my painting desk at the moment. And it's very night specific just because I got a lot of night commissions. So there's a lot going on here. I'm going to kind of try to go over it as best I can. I'm actually going to go to the back before I go anywhere else. So I've got two of my House Fear-Draken Knights. And I kind of want to show these guys off, move some of these parts to the side. So I've shown these guys quite a few times before, but I wanted to go a little more in depth into exactly what's going on with them. They're always magnetized. Now that I know how to magnetize knights, it is so easy to do that, to the point where why would you do anything else? So they come together really nicely. Now these guys don't have their face plates on yet, neither of them do, but I kind of like them that way. Now, normally I have different iconography. These are House Fear-Draken Knights, but the House Fear-Draken transfers are really hard to find, like insanely hard to find. So whenever I do a commission in this scheme, I always do alternative transfers, and a lot of these are direct from the Knight sheet. I was able to find some checkers off of eBay, and then these are all transfers that come with a regular kit. You can see I did the checkers on the back as well. Now he's weathered really nicely, and it's just a sponge, like from Battle Foam or anything like that. A regular sponge from a store would do it too. You just got to worry about a lot of the sponges from stores will have some sort of cleaner on them, and that usually interferes with the paint quite a bit. But it's literally just a layer of, what is it? Not Mornfang brown, Rhinoxide. You have the very, very dark brown. And that sponge gives it that nice pattern. It turns out so nice. So it's just Hoth blue with a nice off-white, and it can be any off-white. You can even use a really bright white and then just give it a nice sepia wash. And then the windows are actually done with a chrome or silver and Vallejo Model Air. Let that dry. You can do a wash around the edge metal, and then make sure it's all dry, and then you do a layer of Tamiya Clear Red, and make sure it's pretty thick, but that's what gives it this really nice look. And you can see I do that with all my weapons, anything with a lens, from the eyes to anything. It gives it that nice shine. Just make sure that if you spray the model with any sort of protectant, and I use a matte protectant, I'm not a really big fan of gloss. What I use is this stuff, Model Master Lusterless Flat. Really big shout out to Kenny over at Next Level Painting for pointing this out. It's amazing. Just be careful, because once the Tamiya is done, it really fades if you spray it with a protectant after. Okay, and that's it for these two. Kind of wanted to go over, now I know there's stuff in the back, but I don't really want to talk about that yet. You can see the legs. So I've got a commission, or really I sold 3 of these guys, actually 4 of them, but I wanted to, the gentleman who bought them from me wanted extra weapons. So here I've got some magnetized Volkite cannons for the Knight Strix, a couple of Knight lightning cannons, and then I've got, of course, the Hecaton Siege Claws. Now these are all the same, these are all just Strix Claws, but he actually got 4 Knights, so all the green stuff is drying. And then here, one little quick thing I wanted to point out, this is really simple, but it's a USB desk fan, and if you do any sort of painting and you finish a step and you really want stuff to dry quickly, it's amazing. And besides, if you live in a nice, if you don't want to spend $50 million on having your apartment or your house really nice and cool in the summer, just having one of these on your paint desk, especially if you're under harsh lighting, can really help out a lot. That's really it. I mean, there's plenty of stuff on my desk. I just kind of wanted to show it off while I'm working on it. I will do this more often because there is a lot going on during the day, especially week to week. I think I'm going to start doing one of these a week at a minimum, just because it's so easy to just do a quick showcase of, hey, I'm working on this right now. Definitely leave comments if you have any questions on anything I'm doing. Please ask. I'd love to answer comments. I think that's it. I've got another showcase video up for some Tzeentch demons. That'll be up soon. But other than that, I think that's good to go. All right, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.